folks. Maybe he can get a W here, man.
Yeah, well, he's pulling a different arm.
Big Tex.
A lot of people's different arms are very different. Scranton, Pennsylvania. We've been over this already. Delivery driver, 38 hook. Art of Two Wives.
The
Man,
Art of Two Wives.
every time I say that, I laugh. But he looks very focused.
Scranton, PA. It's in and around where my wife's from.
Hey, there you go. There you go. Any fans of The Office here? I'm
Mrs.
certainly
Playboy
uncertainty.
Roy.
Rogers heard that joke 10,000 times in the past 15 years.
Yeah. This guy's got a good mindset, the perfect mindset for arm wrestling, and he does not look affected from what happened earlier.
Man, oh man. Yeah, Joe Fair, he's just a force to be reckoned with,
Yeah.
man. So difficult. There's one, there's two, now taking it to the table.
Yeah, man. Left arm, right arm, completely different. A lot of pullers are able to just say, okay, that one was this arm. Let's focus on the next task at hand. But you know what? Roger's taken two very difficult matches today, and I mean, respect him for doing it.
Yep. So we have a tied series. City Slickers 4, Country Folk with 4 after a quick one previously. We're taking a look at Roger Learned for the second time, 242 pounds right there, the baby face, as he will be taking on our Country Folk player. Now taking a look and descending the stairs, that's Jack Ceverha!
He looks ready to go, man. He's jumping up and down. He's getting hyped. Jack Ceverha, the icebreaker. He's from Dallas, Texas. He's an engineer. He is 28 years old. His power move is the press, which I think is interesting, guys, because when he was warming up earlier, he was warming up a top roll. He also competes in Ultimate Frisbee. Very interesting fact. Very good to loosen your tendons up, something that you can do to keep your forearms really loose.
Well, you know something? I see Jerry Carteret warm up on the top roll, and if he's got to press anything like Jerry Carteret, this match is done.
Fair enough. Let's check out this tail of the tape, guys, see what it has to tell us here.
Absolutely. Jack Ceverha coming in with a 3-inch advantage here, about 6 pounds of weight advantage. But that bicep circumference, that's where my attention goes to, Kevin.
Yeah, baby. I mean, look at me. I've got the big bicep, too. I can relate, so it does come into play. Absolutely.
Awesome graphics here, too, guys, by the way. It's just great all around. Love to see it. Super, super good. Going into this match, see how these guys grip up. I'm curious to see, because you can usually tell right off the get-go.
Now, guys, I promise we are not going through a fire drill right now. We got a fog machine that was set to max on there for a second. This is not for dramatic appeal.
I thought Len Houghton was just in the building, guys, because when you fly high with Len Houghton, you don't got to worry about coming down.
Yeah, exactly.
Folks, there's a fire in this place. Let's hear it.
Let's hear it. Put your hands together, City Slickers, Country Folk, and we ain't done yet. Roger Learned.
This match is so intriguing to me, guys, because I feel like Jack can go 2 different ways. It depends on where he wants to go. He does get the hand.
See, Roger Learned there trying to grab the hand back.
Yeah,
Not trying to let Jack go.
Those are very experienced regrips there. He's looking to climb up on the hand, get as much as possible, and bring it to the pin pad. Can't get it done, so now we got to go to the straps.
He had to let Jack go. Maybe Rose should have learned a lesson, right?
Yeah.
One thing with that.
Okay. There you go. It took Kevin a second.
Hey. Well, one thing with that, when you're coming down like that, you do not want to open up as much as Roger did. But I mean, a lot of force. Get a little bit of weight on him, it's going to happen.
Yeah, interestingly enough, though, I think the strap could favor Jack here, just from what I saw on the slip, due to his Roger's riser almost dumping a little bit. He got the sideways advantage. Could look a lot like Ben and Len.
You can see
that buckle's on Jack Ceverha's.
You can see Jack's fingernails there painted. I don't know if he's got it like that to be able to tell, where his fingers are at on the guy's hand or not.
Hey, aesthetically pleasing, whatever.
Yeah, right.
Hey, whether it's aesthetics, whether there's like an actual technical use for it.
My Bears quarterback, Caleb Williams, does the same thing, and he's great.
There you go.
Hey, that was a big jump. Yeah, very good call by the referees there.
Super
Jack,
early.
again, taking the hand, getting back to his side. Roger trying to bring it over, but as he does it, elbow hops. Going to stay in the strap here and restart that up.
Yeah, and Roger knows, right? He's looking down right now. That's going to be a clear foul, right? Or clear full start, right?
No, elbow foul. You can see his elbow foul jump.
That came up like a foot.
Yeah.
Come on, talk about now.
That thing jumped. That thing jumped right there.
No
it's
worries.
like a frog up there.
Yeah, can't dispute that one. Jumping into this again. About to go. And here we go. He gets the top roll, pulls him out again. Gets into his press now, but it's a pronated press. Very interesting. You don't see that too much. But Roger gets a jump. This is a close battle, guys.
There you go.
Finally climbs enough. Roger just about caught him on the jump there when he wasn't paying attention.
I
That
think
was
if
almost enough.
he had moved back over a little bit, tried to absorb one of those hits, he may have been able to catch him.
I like the way Jack pulls, though. I must say, you don't always see people with a committed shoulder being able to roll their pronation like that. Usually they like to supinate from that angle, or they like to open up and roll. So tells me he has a bit of strength there. You can really see it here, guys. Shoulder comes into play, and he's still rolling, like right there. Very connected.
Absolutely. Definitely a bit of a different style than what we're used to seeing, but very dominant.
You can see the experience of Roger there, though. He shoots his elbow to the front of the pad, drags it directly backwards, and it almost was enough to bring Jack out of his lock.
Almost.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw that. I feel like once it started, it just wasn't going. And yes, Kevin, again, our fog machine working overtime, not by the hour, but on salary, it appears.
Jack doing something interesting too when he was getting his arm rubbed down. He's flopping his wrist back and forth. What he's doing there is he's just promoting blood flow throughout the arm with the pulling down of the arm, getting blood out of the arm. You can hear the crowd getting into it now. They're getting behind Roger. They're getting behind Jack.
They're like coaches from the sideline of like a UFC match.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes you don't hear a word, and sometimes you hear exactly what you need to hear. It just depends.
Hey, blood's pumping between these two. Hearing anything right now other than just like what the sinew tendons and everything in front of you, be hard to pay attention to.
Yeah, Roger's shoulders very inwards.
Oh, the
gets
snatch.
The top.
Jack almost there. Roger
gets a very good roll.
That's going to be, Jack getting out of this one in a wise decision, slipping. Yes, it'll go to straps. Yes, that would have been a point going against our country folks.
All slips go to straps in this one too, guys. So there needs to be no debate if that was slip and losing position.
Yep.
We just say, listen, let's strap it up. Roger with a very good hit, but again, you can see his riser sort of dumping. The riser, Jack seems to be keeping control there.
Yep.
Very important for him, and that's why I think you see a takeover when it comes to the strap. Just because little things that you can fight for when you're strapped up, you can't fight for them anymore. It's just a completely different battle.
It's just there's not enough there's not enough movement, and there's not enough there. There's not space between
when
hands.
You're strapped, you can see there's 2 points of connection. You're not fighting a million points of connection on the whole hand anymore. You're fighting 2 points of connection.
Very good point. Kevin, any input?
Even though the strap is on Jack's hand, he looks very comfortable, man. That's how
you can see he's very good setup, leaning over the table quite far to keep his shoulder close to his hand. I think that's how his connection gets in there so much.
Yeah.
And his shoulders are very square. You can tell.
Oh,
very nice top roll.
Whoa, that
Very
was
quick
a quick one here from Jack.
I know
Jack's strap.
Yeah, I know Jack was just pulling IFA, and you can tell because of the way his setup is. You can tell a lot of these guys who pull in these high-level professional leagues, shoulders must be super square, and he's just textbook arm wrestling right now. Very nice top roll. Favorite moves of press, yet here he is going for a little top roll.
Exactly. That's the second one now. The second point was a lot quicker than the first here. We'll see how Jack is able to fare. Round number 3 here, again, a best of 5, and if Roger is even able to take a single point. Now, again, he took on Joe Fair with the right hand earlier, right? Or was it the left hand?
Right hand. It's left hand now.
Right-handed, yes. Now, left hand going up against Jack Ceverha. See if he's able to take down a point. And just coming from East Coast and coming in, not taking down a single point would be brutal. And this is a fantastic wrestler, you know?
Yeah. I think it's very interesting. From that top cam, we can really see Jack's pronation engaged. You see his thumb in there, and Roger's hand is just disadvantaged from the get-go because of how strong that pronation is. Gets on top of it, rolls him out. Seems very comfortable. It's going to go to straps. I think I might be wrong.
He's trying to hold that grip and trying to get this in here. Roger's just trying to let this slip and go to grip.
Jack. No.
Nicely done, Jack. Closing this out with another 3-0 sweep for the side of the country folk.
That gives country folk the lead, doesn't it?
Yes, it does, sir. Yes, it does.
Wow.
A fight from the back.
With 2 matches to go.
Gets there. 2 matches to go. Now, City Slickers take this next one. There'll be a tie all the way up. Let's take a look at this third
Yeah,
and
you can
last
see
point.
here, I thought Roger had enough to get out underneath, but Jack jumps into a shoulder press, grabs onto that thumb, clamps down, and presses underneath. Very nice win for Jack, giving Country Folk the lead. 2 matches to go. They're still going to pull some more guys, but although it's over.
You see that? Jack ripping this and turn into an angle quickly, working this one down as we got veins bursting from forearms, it seems. Working this one in and trying to continue. It's a marathon, not a sprint here for this round number 4. Roger Learn getting a little bit of wiggle room back, but it's back to the press here for Jack, just continuously acting more and more pressure on top of there. But we're back to the middle now as Roger slowly looking for something, pulling everything. Jack
Wow,
pulling his
what a
entire
battle
body,
here.
Dakota.
Jack, though, gets his
There
shoulder
you
in again,
go.
presses him down. I'll be surprised if these guys go for a 5th round. Roger gave it his all there. Jack fought very hard. For a round he didn't even have to fight for, so credit to him for putting on a great show. Gets his money. Although Roger's chalking up.
Yeah. Dude, Jack looked like it was tough for him to stand after that one. And I completely understand that. You have to realize just how much effort exerted every single time, Dakota, you push that one down.
Oh,
You know
man,
about
it's
this.
crazy. It's crazy.
The whole effort.
You can catch him a little bit there, huh?
Yeah. Nice press, though. Once he gets his shoulder in there, you can see it really takes away from Roger's pressure.
Well, this one, they're going to be going for one more here and doing the full 5. Roger seeing, hopefully praying, he can take down at least 1 point. Coming on in here into beautiful Great Falls, Montana.
Respect
it's to
to
the strap
Roger.
here.
I flew all this way, I guess. I might as well pull 5.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Hey, I'm with
Absolutely.
it. I'm with it.
Yeah, 100%. Good for him. See if he finds a different lane. This has been a close match, guys. Jack's just been getting the advantages that he needs to get at the right time, but these guys, strength-wise, super close.
Absolutely. Despite the score, I think Jack ultimately just has a little bit stronger hand for sure.
You can see Jack, he was wiping his head. He's definitely feeling it in the arm still.
That's fair.
Roger is no joke. Just went up against 2 phenoms today. Yeah, Jack fighting into the cup, getting where he wants to go.
And that. Yeah, and then once again, just adding a whole bunch of pressure on. That's just eventually the wrench comes through. Jack Ceverha does it in 3 and then does it again in 5.
Yeah, very impressive by Jack there, getting all 5 wins. Super impressive. Have him stand around there. Playboy Roy's coming up to give his interview. Check out
Take
this
a look
replay
at
a
the
few
replay while
times.
they set up this interview here, Dakota. One of them was fast, the rest were not at all here for Jack. An absolute marathon. He's going to be tired afterwards. See how many words we can get out of him into this interview. Taking a look with Kevin, Playboy Roy.
That's right, folks. Dude, you're one bad dude. How are you feeling, man?
I feel great. That's exactly how I wanted this match to go, where we both felt like we were in it. We both got to explore different lanes. We got to put on a show for everyone here.
Yeah, absolutely. We mentioned up there, it seemed to be a little bit closer despite the score. What do you think?
Yeah. He was really good in the starts, better than I thought. Like everyone was saying that I had the speed advantage, but I think for most of them, except for that one flash pin, he had the jump on me. So that was unexpected. Yeah.
You definitely have a strong hand, man. What do you do for that?
I do single arm barbell wrist curls.
Me too.
That's great. I love that. And then also, I was kind of schooling him in the setup and the strap. I'll talk to him after about what I was doing, but he was letting me get so high.
I noticed that. Roger's a good arm wrestler too, man. You look a little beat. You mentioned cardio.
I feel great.
That's right. Oh man, where have you been? Are you got anything coming up at all? Or?
I think I'm taking a break for a couple of months. I just came off the IFA Worlds where I actually won gold with the lefty. So I'm just gonna get stronger for a while.
You definitely look strong, dude. I like the
Nails?
yeah. My boy Caleb Williams on the Chicago Bears. Go Bears! Does the same thing, and he's great too. So man, congratulations. We'll be right back, folks.